Hello everyone, welcome to NITV's broadcast of the 2018 Wallabies International Rugby Union Test match against England. My name's Matty Webb and joining me in studio is former Wallaby Glen Ella. Welcome, Glen.
Hi Matty, how are you?
Well, thanks. Thanks for joining us in studio. You were known as a running fullback in your playing days for Australia, but perhaps more impressive is your coaching resume. You were the Wallabies assistant coach at the 1995 and 2003 World Cups. You assisted Canada in 2007 at the World Cup, and you were the skills and attack coach for England in 2016 and 2017. You've coached all around the world.
Yes, it's not too bad from a black fella from La Perouse, is it?
No, it's good. But what keeps on making you return home? Is it the fact that it's community? Is it family?
Yeah, well, coming home is where the family is, and like most Indigenous people, we love to be at home and with our family. I do a lot of work with the Lloyd McDermott Rugby Development Team, which is obviously initially to encourage Aboriginal people, both male and female, to play game rugby, and also a lot of other projects that go hand in hand. We try to encourage, you know, kids when they finish school to go into private schools, and then when they're private schools to go into universities. So, and a lot of leadership courses as well. So it's not only just the rugby portion, but it's the holistic part of growing up.
That's incredible. Legend has it that the game of rugby union was invented in England at a school called Rugby. Is this a myth or is it true?
Well, that's what I've been told, and I've been to the school, and a guy by the name of William Webb Ellis picked up the ball and ran with it and created the game of rugby, so I'm told.
So you also went to school with England coach Eddie Jones.
Yeah, that's right. We met at 5 years old at La Perouse Public School, and then went on to Matchville High School. So we've known each other for well over 55, nearly 56 years, you know, which is unbelievable.
Well, what would the Wallabies encounter in terms of a match day experience, from the moment they leave the hotel room right through to when they kick it off?
Look, going into Twickenham with 85,000 people, there's no experience like it in the world that I've ever been to. You know, you go into the car park, you got the West Car Park where you got all the English people who've got their champagne and their caviar and their snotty nose attitudes, and looking at us convicts that are coming into the gown. You go through the tunnel there, the people line up on either side, and you know, they're trying to cheer England, they're sort of digging the knives into the Australians as well, even before the game started. You go into the dressing room and everything's so set out that it's unbelievable. There's not a hair out of place. And you go out to the field there for the warm-up, and you know that, you know, Prince Harry or George is there, or if not Prince Charles there as well, and you can't hear yourselves in the field. And we've got, as coaches, you've got mics in your ears and you can't hear what's going on. So the atmosphere builds right from the start, from the time you go into into the car park until after you finish. And England, you know, they're a good team at the moment. They did very well against the All Blacks. They beat South Africa. So the Australian team can look forward to a very hard physical game.
Well, Glen, thank you so much for your fascinating insights into England rugby. It's now time to join our commentary team in London for NITV's broadcast of the 2018 Rugby Union Test match against England.